Arkansas can hit the long ball just like the Bulldogs can.
So Davalon stands in, and the first pitch from Curley is a strike, and we are underway at Foley Field. He has 41 RBI. 0-2 pitch to Davalon. Breaking ball called strike 3. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Aloy. Swing and a miss. 1-1 pitch. Hit to left field, and well, backing up is McCarthy. Gets to the track and turns around and makes the catch. 0-2 pitch. Inside, did he go? They appeal down to first. They don't have to. The home plate umpire rings him up. 2 down in the inning. 3-1 pitch. Outside, 5-pitch walk, and Robbie Burnett aboard with a 2-out walk. He was 4 for 12 with a couple of home runs and 3 RBI, and a balk has been called en route.
Kind of deked him a little bit. He does that little glove pat, and he incorporated that into his pickoff move. Dave Van Horn not happy about this. Looked pretty clean to me.
0-2 pitch. In the air to center field. Thomas breaks in, now breaks back. Wynn may be playing with that a little bit. All the way back to the warning track. Had more carry in it than I initially thought. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. Strikeout number 3 for Curley. Goes down swinging. 3-2 pitch. Just a little bit off the plate. 1-0 pitch. Gets a hold of that one. Let's see. It's off the end of the bat, and it's going to drop for a base hit. He's going to come into second. They're going to throw the brakes on Adams at third base as the throw goes all the way through. And a good call by third base coach Brock Bennett. He probably would have been out at the plate. 2-0 pitch to Obi. Tapper on the infield. Adams comes home, and he's going to score without a throw. And 1-0 lead for Georgia's Obi brings him home with a bouncer. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Ooh.
Hits this one well to deep center field. Might get out of here, and it does. Colby Branch on a tear. 2-run homer for Colby Branch. Georgia leads at 3-0.
Right, you mentioned on a tear, dead center field right there. Nice short swing, straight to the ball. Kind of flattened it out, didn't get underneath it. We've been seeing him foul that pitch off, but catches it out front. That ball stayed nice and true, squared it up well.
And you see that him offensively. Alford sends this one to left field, and it's going to be run down out there by Davalon for out number 3. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And although he has only 4 home runs so far this season, they feel like the power is there. 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3. 5 strikeouts for Curley. His first time through the order. Hits this one sharply to center field. Thomas makes a sliding catch. McCarthy flew out to center. Hits this one on the ground to shortstop. Aloy throws him out. 1-2-3 go the Dogs here in the third. Transferring from Sacramento State. Gets hit in the back with a breaking ball. 2-0 pitch. Line drive. Base hit. First one for Arkansas. Maxwell hits that carpet and rolls to the wall. Aloy getting waved around third. Hits the bag. He comes home without a throw, and it's 3-1. So it hits that turf, and it's going to scoot.
Yeah, I think that was more about how hard it was hit. As this one hit into the gap, that's going to fall in front of Obi.
Maxwell touches third. He's going to come home without a throw, and it's 3-2. So just like that, Arkansas right back in the game. 3-2, bouncer on the infield. Phelps will go to second, get the out there. Curley hustles to first, throw gets away. And did it go into? Yeah, it went into the well. So
it's going to be.
They're going to give Kozel the second base bag. Number 3 in the nation overall in fielding percentage. That's a base hit in the left. They're going to wave Kozel. Here comes the throw to the plate. It's offline, sliding in there head first, safe, and it's tied 3-3. Runner comes off the bag at second, and Aloy is tagged out there. But the run's going to count. 1-2 pitch to Jackson, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down again for Georgia. That's 7 in a row that Root has set down. 3-2 pitch from Curley. Hit in the air to left field, could be trouble for McCarthy. Gets on his horse, races back to the wall, has it bang off the wall. And Sousa motors into second easily. Thought he might take a shot at third as the ball was still rolling. Wow, they're out of this world. That ball is stroked well to left field. McCarthy again gives chase and catches it on the run. Bangs into the wall. Final out of the inning. Plastering Missouri and Tennessee getting beat 2 out of 3 by A&M. Line drive, base hit, right field. 2-2 from Root. Got him. Alford slaps that one into left field. Going to drop for a base hit, and more than that. Obi heads to third. Throw comes in. Double for Alford. Second and third for the Dogs.
And a great job there by Davalon cutting that ball off.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 aboard. Got him. Big strikeout for Root as he fans Zaborowski. Okay, let's see what he does.
To hook around it.
Stays away and got him. Back-to-back strikeouts. Zach Root strikes out Zaborowski and then Burnett back-to-back. Arguably the 2 best hitters, power hitters certainly in the Georgia order with 2 aboard. And we're still tied at 3 as we're heading to the 6th.
Year in and year out, always tops in the league.
Eloy draws the walk. BP. He's not just saying that now. He said it back then. Ball goes all the way to the backstop and takes a wild bounce in front of the Arkansas dugout. Takes off for third. He's got a great chance to get the stolen base, and he is out. Great recovery by Alford.
That great jump.
Stolen all the way. I didn't think there was any chance as Iredale draws the walk.
Trading on trying to get back in the zone.
Here's Kozel. Goes after the first pitch. Sends it up the chute over on the left side. Alford has it. Strike him out both swinging in that situation.
Speaks of what a good pitcher. He is saving his best for that moment. He strikes out McCarthy.
3 balls and 2 strikes. And ball 4. Baseball pitching coach job. Line drive back up the middle. Is going to skip into center field for a base hit. Played at Western Kentucky. 3-2 pitch. Ball 4, bases are loaded. Jimenez looks in, no balls and a strike. Brandt sends this one to right field. Doesn't have carry, however. Going to be caught by Maxwell for out number 3. Had that base hit in the hole between short and third that tied the game. Quinn to the plate. Ball is stroked well towards the gap, and it's going to get down and roll into that canyon area out there. Here comes the runner around third. Safe. Everybody's safe. It's 4-3. How about Frazier stepping up there in his first plate appearance?
He gets kind of hammered on a couple of close check swing calls, and with 2 strikes on him, just shortens up and serves one out there into that deepest part of the field, really. Motors around for third and gets Arkansas on top for the first time this game.
Wow. Big-time triple for Gabe Frazier. Just his 5th collegiate hit. 1-2 pitch to Thomas. Called strike 3. Quinn gets a big strikeout for the second out of the inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes. With Frazier down at third. Called strike 3. Quinn gets a big strikeout, but Frazier gets the big hit. It's 4-3, 7th inning stretch. Lost 2 out of 3 in College Station. Called strike 3. 3 infielders on the right side of the infield now. Ball straight up the chute. Shortstop will take it on the outfield grass. And sends this one deep into left field, and it is gone. Eloy just smushed that one over the trees in left field. It is 5-3. Home run number 11, RBI number 38. 2-run lead for the Razorbacks.
And a great job there, 3-1. Gets the hanging slider. Hammond just couldn't quite find it. Out over the plate, and he unleashes on that ball. A little courtesy turn from McCarthy out there and left, but it was gone off the bat. Extends that lead for the Razorbacks.
You played the game. You know how important that is. It does sound hokey, though, but so true in that regard, in that you have so much roster turnover. Every year it's a different team. That ball is stroked well to the gap. It's going to hit and go to the wall. And Iredale motors into second with a double. Hurt had some back problems, and it's opened the door for him. A play there at first base. Called strike 3. Stevens gets the strikeout. Kozel scored on the triple by Frazier to give them the lead back in the 7th. Socks this one into left field, base hit. Here comes Iredale, touches third. Here comes the throw. It'll go on through, not even close. 6-3. As Kahio Aloy delivers again. 2-2 pitch from Stevens, called strike 3, and that will end the inning. 0-2 goes down on 3 pitches. 2-2 pitch. Ball hit to center field. Thomas ranges over to his left, has it. Dogs go 3 up, 3 down. 4-pitch walk. Top 2 hitters on the team, if not the nation, coming up to the plate, and Root struck them both out. Alford dropped it, won't get Thomas, because it sounds like Georgia fans are singing the Hey Hey song. 2-2, stroked well towards the gap, and Burnett will not get to it. 1 run in. Thomas touches third. He's headed home, and must have hopped over the wall for a ground rule double. It did, so that'll be 2 runs in. 3 runs, 5 hits, couple of errors, and 6 left on. Maxwell swings and misses. That's out number 1. Different series. He kind of carried this team first month of the season. Wild pitch, run gonna score, and it's 9-3. 1-2 pitch, hitting. Back up the middle and gonna get through to center field for a base hit. Scores Aloy from third, and it's 10-3. 1-0 pitch goes to the right field side and drops it in for a base hit. Here comes Iredale. He will score, and it's 11-3. Runners at the corners, and they just keep stacking runs. Ball hitting the hole into left field. Another run will score. And it's 12-3. Helfrich gets his first hit of the night. 3-2 from Firely, and ball 4. The bases are loaded. Unless he's out there, he's been sitting in the dugout for a long time. Thomas goes down swinging as Bird gets the second out of the inning. Ball gets away from Jackson. Here comes the runner from third. He will score, and it is 13-3. 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air. Let's see if this gets him out of the inning. McCarthy will take it, and finally the inning ends in the back with a pitch. Maxwell followed with a double, but a couple of weeks ago you would have seen A&M on your schedule and said, wow, we're catching them at the right time.
Yeah.
Well, not anymore, as Black goes down swinging, 2 down here in the ninth. Straight up the chute, and that's going to do it. Frazier makes a tumbling catch to end the game, and Arkansas wins this one. Going away, 13-3 the final.